Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. Today, we are taking a look. I have a little bit of time here to do this live stream today, fortunately. So, today we're going to be optimizing what I'm going to be working on. We're going to lay out the steps together of what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do after, step by step to kind of reach some of these larger goals, put some of these ideas down on paper or on digital paper, that is, and then begin checking off those boxes. So, right now we have up, let's see, there we go. We have up cursor again. This is the editing, sort of this is the planning stage of things, but it's really hard to digest this information. So I put in some prompts here. We're going to let this roll. Essentially, the prompt I want to do is I want to create an HTML website based off this information that is interactive so I can actually check things off. I do use like this Microsoft to-do list for my other video stuff. So I think I'll just continue to use that for that, and then have this as a usable version of what I want to do next. I also put in a lot of work yesterday on my What's for Dinner app, and it's starting to look really good. It's incredibly useful. You can paste in an address from a URL of a website and get full, it scrapes all the information out of it, except all the nonsense stories that people write in their recipes, like my grandma who swam from the Atlantic to North America brought this balanced this recipe on the top of her head, and I grew up eating this, and blah 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 blah. It gets rid of all of that and strips it down. It looks really great. So we'll take a look at that as well. But I do just want to create this right now. Okay, so it created this. Do, do, do. Okay, run npm dev. This will create a local host where you can actually view this in the project, and it updates as you continue to edit it. Um, so we'll just allow it to do its thing. And it still has the MD, it's got the JSON, the costs. I've created a website for that. Okay, here we go, localhost. Okay, AI to 1 million. Roadmap, 2 done, 22 remaining. Okay, look at that. So, okay, this is good. Back to overview. Clip videos for early cache. Step 2, app developer, account and release apps. Test AI $1 million ideas. Okay. In progress, 22% down. This is cool. What do we have here? Overview. These are those 3 on the side. Step 1. Okay. This looks pretty good. I like this. Clip videos for early cache. Ship clips manually or semi-auto and get paid. Details. Primary objective for step 1, turn the video editing AI into cache, not perfection. Okay. Clip work? No, I don't like this. Okay. Get rid of this. In and out points, tighter clip boundaries. This is for optimization of this clip editor. Hit 80% release ready. Okay. Smarter trim logic. Let's just get rid of this too. That's kind of a given with the other things. Group timeline segments into cohesive clips. Okay. We'll just get rid of those two. That looks fine. And clip videos. Let's see. Let's also add, I don't know why I can't dictate while it's working on something. That's so annoying. It just lets me stop it. Okay, well, let's just let it roll for a second, and then we'll dictate some information here. Keep all. Let's make a task for the clip videos to try a new channel and do comedy podcasts or live streams and use the clipping tool that I built to generate clips, um, and then ask Studio for thumbnails and see if that could be a realistic avenue for somebody else to copy and follow, since I somewhat have an unfair advantage or an advantage at all. I don't know why I'm reasoning with the AI here about my advantage, in the fact that I have a YouTube channel with 170,000 subscribers and content that I actually own. Okay, that looks good. Okay, let's take a look at some of this other stuff here. So, app developer account and release apps. Apple developer program sign up, Google Play console sign up, one time fee. So, let's see what this is. Developer accounts. Divine MVP and build. Pleb score curated. No. Okay. For the second step of the App Store and apps, let's break those into additional things. So, signing up for developer accounts is one step and its own overview, and separate those for Apple and for Google. And then meal planning app is one thing, Pleb score is one thing, and any other app ideas that we have will be their own overview. Okay, that looks good. Let's take a look at this. Uh, let's see. Maybe we have to refresh this. No. Shit. Try new channel, comedy podcast, live streams, and clip. Okay. Details. Looks good. Okay, that looks great. In and out points, tighter clip boundaries. Oh, okay. For step one, ship clips, then fixing the AI editor program, then testing with a new channel is the workflow. Done. Let's go back to the App Store and apps. Okay, developer accounts, meal planning app, pleb score, other app ideas. Let's get rid of this other app ideas. Step two, get rid of other app ideas. I'll just add those as I get them. App idea. Okay, I do have some other app ideas. Pleb score being one. Let's see. So I have these fleeting ideas and then they go away. So, it is what it is. Okay, a meal planning app. Pleb score. Sounds good. AI $1 million ideas. Pick 2 to 3 ideas to test. Landing page or demo for each idea. No. Kill loser skill one. Okay. Step 3 is more of an experiment where I take these snake oil salesman AI guys online and take one of their ideas that they say they make 250,000 a month from and try to recreate it and actually see if there's any validity to it or not. All right. So ship clips. Whoa. What's up with the numbering here? Looking wiggity wild. Okay. I'm going to sneeze. All right. So I don't know what's up with these numbering here. I'm going to just try to fix that. The numbering is strange looking in step 1. I feel like this is pretty helpful to optimize. AI guru experiments. There we go. Pick one guru idea, document their pitch, recreate the core product and workflow, run it and measure real results versus their claims. Verdict valid, overhyped, snake oil. Log experiment and verdict in projects MD. Cool. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Let's see if they fix this. Whoa. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that actually. That's not bad. Test new channel. Okay. So this is step one, and I am going to jump around a bit, but the problem with this AI editor is I don't know if you saw my last live stream, it was incredibly choppy. And that's because the AI editor uses a ton of resources, uses a lot of my GPU. I've sort of optimized it to use a lot of my GPU as it's the strongest hardware on my computer. So I can't let that run if I'm doing other things. So basically, I just have to let it run overnight. Right. So I'm going to do that. And that means I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. I'm also not going to do this developer account on a live stream because it's going to require some sensitive information. So let's move on to the meal planning app. So define. Okay. So what do we need to do here? Actually, build core meal planning flow, submit to App Store and Play Store. Okay. Let's actually open this up and take a look at what I actually want to do because this thing is not super accurate on this. But the meal planning app, I mean, if you guys watched my first live stream, it has changed a lot since then, and it is so sick. It is so sick. Let me show you guys some of it actually. What do you guys, if you're in the chat, there's a few people watching. What is a good, oh, what did I just open up here? Shoot. What is a good meal that you want a recipe for? Just spit out some kind of food, spaghetti and meatballs, whatever, right? Give me some ideas here. Why does this open out in here? This is too weird. This should not be in here. Okay, so maybe it's just all right. Weird, weird. Okay, npm run dev. Let's blast this open here. And we'll go from there. Probably gonna have to change that. Okay. Nobody in the comments. That's fine. I can come up with an idea. Let's go. Let's go black forest cake recipe. So what we have here, we have I've just looked up black forest cake on Brave. We're gonna go to let's see. Let's go down a little bit. Yeah, these all look pretty good. You know what? This one looks pretty authentic. It's got German in it. So we're gonna go to this website. You see how there's all this hey I went into I found this recipe in the caves of Germany, and I picked these cherries by hand, and blah 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 blah, bunch of nonsense that really you just go to these websites and you press this right away anyway. But what we're going to do is we're just going to copy this URL, and we're going to go back to our app here. So we have this weeks, we have the meals, we have recipes now. So if you press import from recipe and you paste in this address, it brings this up. It grabs an image from the website, creates a title, and puts in all the information of what you need. And then the instructions, which are separated by line. And you press save recipe. Now you go back to recipes and it's right here and it looks like that. I mean, that is just ballin'. Now, if you go into this recipe again, you can go down here and press add to shopping list. I do need to optimize some. I feel like it's not super intuitive, but you press add to shopping list. This comes up with all the ingredients with the amounts as well, which might seem a little bit confusing. I'm not 100% sure how to optimize that, but basically you can press this. Let's say, oh, I already have cornstarch. I have baking powder. I need some flour. We ran out of flour. We have sugar. but we need some eggs. All right, yeah. So we say we just need all this stuff. Okay, well, this is sugar as well. So there's a bit of duplicates there. I will need to fix that. But let's say we need all this other stuff. So we press add 11 items. We go to shop. Now we have a shopping list here. We have common. If we can add things in here that we normally need to buy. We go to my list. We can add items here as well. And then when we go through the store and we find things, we just check them off. And then what we can do as well is we can plan the grocery shopping. So if you didn't want to use this app, you could actually add to Google Calendar. This isn't going to work here because I'm not signed in on this browser, but it will create an event with the description with all of these in here. Now that won't be able to be checked off. So you probably would just want to use um, this app while you're at the grocery store. And let's go. Well, we need a gallon of milk. We'll add that. Um, it would be sweet to optimize because there's this other thing that happens uh, with shopping lists where you're kind of like looking through and you go into a grocery store and your shopping list says eggs first, and then it says crackers, and then it says beef, steaks, and all those things are at different parts of the store. And it would be great to optimize the shopping list so that it is in order of location within the store on average. If you go into grocery stores, they're typically laid out in the same fashion where all the health all the real food is all around the store, and then the processed stuff is through the aisles. So the processed stuff in the aisles, um, we can maybe make oh, here we go. Let's actually do this right now. For the shopping list, let's make it so that the foods get categorized or the items get categorized by location within the average grocery store. So if it is vegetables and fruit, it would go into produce and it would be at the top those are likely to be in the first location in a grocery store. Make it so you can adjust those within your own app based on the grocery store that you normally shop at. And then for baked goods, there would be one. For meat, there would be a section. And then there's a sort of aisles as a section. And any condiments, crackers, chips, pop, processed food is going to go into that one specifically. All right, let's see if that's going to work. So with this app, I'm kind of, as you can tell, I'm adding a lot of features to this app. And what I plan to do is this rapid development as I build this out to be the perfect meal planning application, all in one meal planning to optimize food in your life. And then I plan to strip things out as it becomes too bloated, as it becomes too complicated, and actually goes against the ethos of it being useful and simple. So there's a lot of like categories and optimization. There's a lot to do for somebody right now. There's a lot to do for somebody if they just downloaded this and they don't really know how it works. And it's difficult as an individual creating this because I've created it. I know how it works. So I have to move my way around that. Let's see. What is this? Common store. Okay. This is interesting. Yeah. See, this is complicated for people that don't know what they're doing. Frozen dairy and eggs. I like this. This is cool. So, I mean, for me, I'm going to build what I think is useful first, and then I'm going to try to optimize it so that other people will be able to use it really well. So, produce, let's say meat and seafood. Say it goes from produce to meat and seafood. Let's add in deli. Yeah, definitely. And pharmacy. Sure. Okay, so deli is after meat and ooh, that's okay for now. Deli's after meat and seafood, bakery, dairy, frozen aisles, pharmacy. Yep, that all makes sense as far as I'm concerned. Resort all items by name. Don't like that. We'll just there's a couple things we'll ignore here. So let's go bread, butter. We need some ground beef, some onions, bananas. These are things that people are just usually going to need. So if we go here, look at this. We got, I don't know. Again, this is just kind of added complexity. Okay, bread. Bread is in bakery. Aisles. Oh, look at this. Okay. Um, I put onions and bananas in my shopping cart or shopping list, and it put it into aisles. That should be produce. Is there a way for you to fine tune and understand items a little bit better? Okay, let's try that. And then the next thing here will be in recipes. Let's try a different recipe. So what kind of recipe? I mean, there's people in the chat here, no comments. But what kind of recipes would you want to add to this for yourself? Oh, I also did this really cool thing. I'm going to add a couple of recipes, but in the chat, please give me some recipes as well. Let's go Nanaimo bars. I don't know why I'm thinking about desserts all the time here. Nanaimo bars. Okay, we're going to grab this recipe. I need some butter. Can you pick some up for me? Yes, exactly. As long as it's on the shopping list. Pasta bolognese. Let's do it. Pasta bolognese. Oh shoot! What happened here? My Nanaimo bar recipe. This thing refreshed on me. Let's go fetch recipe. This is probably not good timing. Let's just actually let it go here for a second. Oh, look at that. Ooh, those look delicious. Let's put them in a new category. Let's go desserts. Okay, let's go to recipe. Oh, okay. I got to do that all over again because this was editing as I was doing things. Nanaimo bars. Let's go category desserts. And then let's do some pasta bolognese. This is feel good foodie. Again, do we need to know this this lovely lady's whole life story or and what pasta is? Don't think so, right? We want to jump to recipe, and what we do here is we copy this and we just paste it in here, fetch recipe, grabs an image, we throw this in to pasta. We're creating these on the fly. We go to recipes. It's not showing either. Nice. Didn't work. Okay. What's going on here? Let's try that one more time. Oh, I'm not pressing save. That's what the problem is. Okay. Well, let's just try that in a second. We'll add this in auto save recipes once they are pasted. That's how it was when I first made it, but now I don't really like it. Dude, what's an Nanaimo bar, Josh? You're crazy, bro. It's only the recipe, the dessert recipe from my childhood town that I grew up in. This is what it. Well, actually, let me show you on here what a Nanaimo bar is. Nanaimo bar is it's like this chocolate coconut. It's very light on the coconut though and a couple other ingredients. I think some nuts and stuff on the base layer, and then a custard in the middle, and then a layer of chocolate on the top. It's a really great recipe. Um, one of my favorite desserts of all time. Okay, so save recipe. All right, and then let's add this to shopping list. And we go to shopping list. Okay, look at this. Did it work? Did it work? So produce, onions, bananas, 1 cup flaked coconut. I don't think that's gonna be in produce. That's probably gonna be bulk aisle would be another one we should add. Bulk aisle or maybe aisle in general. I like this, that it's showing it that this is for the Nanaimo bar recipe. I like that a lot. Dairy and eggs with butter. There is multiple butters going on now. Can I optimize that? Probably. There's egg, heavy cream, butter again. Um How do we combine these? How do we combine these to know? Okay, aisles. Cocoa, cacao powder, sugar, graham crackers, almonds, custard powder, confectioner's sugar, semi-sweet baking chocolate. Okay, that's really good. It actually did a fairly good job of that. I think there's just some optimization of combining duplicate ingredients and adding them together. So let's add some bolognese. Replace, yeah. So this looks good. So we're gonna have olive oil, celery, carrots. There's a lot of good stuff in here that it's really gonna have to figure out. So let's add this to shopping list. We're gonna add all of them. We're gonna go to shop here. Okay, so onions. So it's okay. So another duplicate, but it found the onions, the celery, the carrots, cloves, crushed tomatoes is again not in produce. This is where it's going to be challenging. But I think if we optimize it, it's going to be pretty legit. Dairy and eggs. There's no dairy in bolognese. Oh, there is whole milk. Cool, got it. Um, Olive oil, salt, pepper, tomato paste, bay leaf, oregano, nutmeg, tagliatelle pasta. Very nice. Looks pretty good. Okay. Autosave recipes once they are pasted. Let's do that as a command. When adding a recipe to the shopping list, there is duplicates. Like 1 TSP butter when butter is already in the shopping list. If there are duplicates, add them together and add in what recipes they are for and allow multiple recipes to be included in one ingredient. Okay. And then what else was there? Oh, add more default categories. Like bulk aisle, deli, pharmacy. What else is in a grocery store? What else is in a grocery store, Josh? What kind of aisle? Should we go into different aisles even maybe? Might be useful. Specific aisles. Let's do it. This app is honestly like the only I think that it's gonna be useful. I think people will like it. I mean, I think there's gonna be some challenges marketing it, but I actually think that I'm just going to use it as well. Like, I just really I mean, I just wanna optimize a lot of my life here, and I don't know, food is a problem, like, always having to make food. I mean, something we all deal with. Uh, it's annoying to just have this sort of, like, these recipes sort of in your head and then be like, "Oh, what should we make for dinner? Oh, what do I even know how to make? I don't know." And then it's like, it's been like 2 years since I made a chicken pot pie, but it's like, "Oh, man, I could make that for dinner," right? It's like it's just kind of annoying, right? Meals. So, oh, yeah, that's the other thing too. Um, a bunch of stuff. Let's see if we add this, does it oh, okay, look at this. Okay, that's an issue for sure. Okay, I'm just gonna allow this to do its thing, and then, I wanna make an optimization here. So you can add a recipe for one of these meal types, but when you create the recipe, it doesn't add it to the recipe page. So that's a little bit interesting. 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 I guess we'll just type it out. I wish I could dictate while it worked. You know what? It's almost done here. Canned and soup, pasta and grains, condiments and sauce. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Let's keep trying here. Keep all. Okay. When adding a recipe to the meal pages of one of the specific meals, it should also be in the format of the recipe page and it should be added to the recipe page once it's saved so that you can create your own recipes for your own meals that you have already added to the meals page. Recipes, bolognese, common, store. Okay, what do we have for store now? We have aisles, frozen, pharmacy, deli, bulk aisle, baking aisle, canned and soup. Okay. Pasta and grains, snacks and drinks, condiments and sauces, pharmacy and household. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Can we optimize these so that they're more common for when you walk around the store? That's actually pretty good as is. I'm kind of thinking like people will go in, do like the semicircle, and then do aisles all the way back to, and then do the last aisle back to the checkout. That was my idea there. Is it going to work? I don't know. I do not know. Let's see. All right. Keep all. Let's try it out. Just iterate, iterate. Let's go meals, recipe. Ooh, okay. Comes up. Nice. We can do this. Um, eggs in a wrap. A bunch of stuff. Save to recipe library. Let's see see what it does to a bunch of stuff in the ingredients here. No ingredients found. Add an ingredients section with bullet points. Item in the recipe. Okay. Ingredients. How do we spell ingredients? Is there a way to do spell check in here? I literally do not know how to spell stuff. Um, one egg, and let's spell it out to see if this works. 3 tablespoons of ghost pepper hot sauce. I like my burritos very spicy. Okay, saved. Let's add to shopping cart. Oh, look at that. 1 egg, 3 tables. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, so we go to recipes. Nice. We have breakfast burritos in here. Looks good. And in recipes, we have produce. Okay, it's saved all the other produce. That's fine. We have 1 egg. Okay, so we have egg, 1 large egg beaten, 1 large egg. Okay, I like that. That's actually smart. So it just goes butter, and then it allows the individual to think, okay, well, how much butter do we need based off of this? So we have 2 eggs here, so we could just buy, 6 eggs or a dozen or whatever we wanted based on that. Aisles, bulk aisle, nice. Baking aisle, nice. Snacks and drinks, that's pretty good. Condiments and sauce. Whoa, 3 tablespoons of ghost pepper hot sauce. Wow, that's incredible. I did a really good job. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so let's go. Oh, I want to add to meals. Maybe there should be a easier way. Okay, on the recipe tab. Okay, let's do this. On the recipe tab, make it so that each recipe has the emoji of a meal or a shopping cart. And so somebody with one click, without even clicking into the recipe, could add it to either of those pages. Okay, that's decent. That's a decent optimization. New recipe. See, even things like this need to be optimized. Like, I don't like how like there's an incentive because this one's colorful and steps out to do new recipe when the import from recipe is like a massive, really cool feature that I think people are gonna like. Oh, the other thing I was gonna show you guys is the categories here. You can add categories, but popular makes it so that there's a vote, or each time you view a recipe, it moves up in popularity. So if we view this a couple times, now it's more popular than the pasta bolognese. Yeah, hopefully this is not the way it looks. This looks terrible. Mm, No, no, no. That's not, that's just too much, too noisy. Meals. Add to. Should we do add to shop, add to meals, put meals first, put it in here. I was kind of thinking like on the side here. Makes a little bit less room for the description, but I think that's better. Okay, let's try that. Let's actually put the shop and meals inside the rest of the uh I don't know what's called widget of each recipe and on the right side of it. This makes a little less room for description, but looks cleaner. And then put meals first and then shop second. Shop recipe, shop. Added 2 items. Okay. Hmm. Meals, shop. So if we press this, adds to meals. Oh, added bars to everyone. No, no, that's not what I want. I want it to add. Do I want it to add to meals? Hmm. Well, I want to be able to add it to meals. You know what? Okay. No, no. Here we go. Okay, this is actually what I want. I want it to be able instead replace meals with week, but then make it as soon as you create a recipe or import a recipe, it adds it to the meals page automatically. That's what I want. Okay. Shop. Yeah, things are starting to get a little bit messy and bad looking just aesthetically. I want to punch up the aesthetics a little bit, not make it like crazy, but just make it look really clean and nice. Again, for because this is going to be on an app, on a phone. So we're going to optimize for that. We also need to okay, while this is ripping, add to meal planning app that we need to integrate a Google Calendar API so that with a click of a button, it syncs up the exact date and time and creates that event link and sends it to whoever is attached to that account or linked to that account even. You should be able to link other accounts so somebody could have their own account on this website, doesn't have to log in with the same credentials that you have. Okay, so I want to actually add that to the meal prep one as well. Let's refresh that. Okay, so shop recipe. Okay, that's all right. Uh, shop week. Okay, so we add week. Okay, nice. There's a little bit of redundancy there. I think it's worth doing though. Uh, let's remove the emojis from the recipe page and the meals page and make it look like how it does on the meals page for the recipe button. Make that the standard for the rest of the buttons. Okay. First time setup. Be able to link other emails and accounts to this. So when you make a calendar event, it adds them as a guest. I think we got a lot of work done here in 40 minutes. This is looking like it has a lot of the features that I want. Okay, shop and recipe. That looks better, but I don't like how they're different sizes. choose a day. Recipe, week, shop. Should shop go first? Schlop. Common store. Yeah, this looks good. Pretty happy with this, guys. Pretty happy. Pretty happy. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Everyone also making. Okay. Okay, this is almost done. I think we'll just allow this to rip here for a second. Oh yeah, what did I even do? Oh yeah. Link other. Okay, so this is the calendar guests. Link household emails here when you add a meal or shopping trip to Google Calendar. They're pre-filled as guests. You still tap saved in Google Calendars to send invites. No guest linked. Okay, let's go Buddy Hector at gmail.com. Whoa. When I added in a calendar guest, it put their email in vertically for some reason, which is not how humans read email addresses. Okay, we're almost done here, guys, and then I got to go. Appreciate everybody who tuned in, who checked out what I'm working on. There will be some more fun stuff in the future, of course, and I'll just continue working at this. Okay, let's see what this looks like now. Hmm. Okay. Let's try this again. No, no. Okay, this is not working. Let me okay. Look into let me just freaking dictate. Look into the tab for account and the calendar guests. You can see that I added my good buddy, buddyhector at gmail.com. It's all vertical. It shouldn't matter that there's not space there. You should be able to make those fit by either shrinking the text or just making it work in the best way that you find possible. Putting it vertical is not an option like that. Hmm. The first thing that it did there was looked better than what it looks like now, but we'll see how it ends up. Hmm. Still looks bad. They should be on the same line as well. The remove button could just be a small X next to it, and they should be more clear that uh, they're together. Okay, then uh, pasta bowl Agnes recipe did not go to meals. Make sure when recipe gets added via URL that it creates a meal on the meals tab. Okay. A little bit more optimization. Let's go back to here. Okay, that's pretty good. The X needs to be centered. My good buddy Hector. Not bad, not bad. Okay. I think we're about good here for this. This looks pretty good. And we can change the defaults. Very good, very good. Slow cook. Um, Still some of this install things that needs to be gone. This thing needs to be gone. First time setup. If sign in fails, check in your super. Yeah, we're gonna just get rid of all that. We're not gonna teach people how to run this locally. We'll just get them to sign up for an account. Um, yeah, that still isn't working. Few little optimization things to do. Let's go register. Hmm. Install on your phone instructions will be gone because this is going to be an app. Okay, what else do we need to do that I can't do right now? Because I got to go in a minute. Use week on a recipe card or tap meal. Okay, whatever. We'll just leave that for now. Okay, that's cleaner. Add a buddy Hector. Nice. Centered. Very good. I don't really understand. Okay, default dinner is 5 p.m. Set times per day. Enable morning or day before reminders when you need them. Syncs with your account. Okay. I don't know if we day before. Got to create some sort of fix for that. So let's go back to this other one. Add in a task for the meal prep app where there's some sort of optimization for say things that are slow cooked where they have to start in the morning, things that need to be pulled from the freezer before. There's some sort of awareness of what an item is or some ability to put that in as a check so that each time that gets added to the calendar, it's automatically going to create an event for dinner, but also for the time where it needs to be prepped or made. Okay. And then because I don't like that for the day, right? Like, it's not like every Monday you're gonna make a slow cooked pot roast or something. I don't think that makes sense. I do like the ability to change this time though, so that you can change it to whatever day you normally make food at. All right, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. A lot of good work done here. This app will be completed eventually here. So let's go to apps and stores, meal planning app. What is all this shit? Put the tasks first before the descriptions and different things that you have there. I also don't know what an MVP is. Most valuable player? Well, what is that? All right, guys, that's about it. I gotta go. So appreciate you guys tuning in and everybody watching on the rewind here. If you did find some value from this, if you've been enjoying this process so far, I'm going to regularly live stream, but I'm going to cut this all up, make a weekly video. Hope to do it every week here, weekly video, all that. If you want to support the channel, you can do so by sending some Lightning Bitcoin over that URL, or sorry, the QR code there. There's a link for that in the description as well. All donations go towards the $1 million goal. And as you can see, we are in the red. We are negative $11, and that's from a $16 subscription to Cursor and a $5 donation. So appreciate everybody watching and following along. I think this will be fun as it kind of there'll be moments here where it gets really exciting. The live streams, obviously, it is what it is, but appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.